Okay. Now, children, I was thinking to start with a new topic today. Any guesses of what is the new topic?
Ma'am, fraction.
Fractions, right? Yes.
Fractions.
Yes.
Ma'am, we were about to learn right now. But what my father did, he told me already that this is fraction. When I bought something.
Okay, so Gary, can you tell me what do you understand by fraction then? What is fraction?
Ma'am, that time
One by one.
Ma'am, that time my father just told me this much.
Ma'am,
Can I buy some? When I bought
Please wait, somebody is speaking. Yes.
Ma'am, when I bought something like milk and toast, see the total, I couldn't see the bill. I could see the total amount of the rupees.
Okay.
I mean the dollars which were used.
Okay.
So the things I brought was bread, milk, and 2 lollipops.
Okay.
So fraction is like something like my father said that they have given amount, but they are not going to store the how much amount the each thing gets. You need to guess first, then the thing. Then they show. That time my father told me like this.
Okay. Okay. Larika, what do you want to say?
Ma'am, I want to tell about fractions. I have one example of fraction.
Tell me.
Ma'am, if I have one pizza and a pizza has 6 slices, so in fraction there, the 3 first I have to write the small number. If 3 slices are colored, I have to write 3 and then I have to write the total slices.
Okay. All right. I understood. Yes, Sanvi.
Ma'am, I also want to tell.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Raise hand. I'm coming to you. Yes, Sanvi.
For example, there is a cake and that is 4 slices, and in total, in total there are 2 slices eaten, and so the fraction would be so the denominator and successor. Numerator. So denominator is the total number of slices or characters, and the numerator is the number of things chosen. So 2 would be the numerator and 4 would be the denominator. It means that there would be 4 slices and 2 slices would be eaten.
Okay. Okay.
And fraction is a part of a whole.
Now, this is what I was looking for. Correct. Very nice. Okay. Yes, boy Bobby, what do you want to say?
Ma'am, I have an example to say about fraction.
Okay.
Suppose there is one cake with me. I cut the 2 pieces for 2 friends.
Okay.
Then I should write the smaller number 1, then the dash, and then I'll write 2.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is how she's annotating. You mean to say 1/2. Is it, boy Bobby? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, yes, Pranavi, what do you want to say, Bacha?
Denominator is the total number of things is given in the fraction, and numerator is the fraction.
Numerator is the, okay, I got it. Now, let me explain it to you. Most of the things you people said are right. Something I think I have to correct here and there for few children. Now, why do we learn fraction? What is the need of doing this fraction topic?
Fraction is all about, we need to learn fraction to, I think, for counting.
Okay, let me explain, Larika. Okay, give me 2 minutes. Basically, children, fraction is a part of the whole thing. When we are talking about some big or some small thing which is complete, it can be anything. We talk about fractions, one very important thing. when we are talking in terms of equal number of things. We cannot consider fraction if the things are unequal. So the things, they have to be equal. If I am talking about any whole, it can be pizza, it can be cake, it can be chocolate, it can be a candy, it can be a chapati, it can be anything. So what do I do?
Ma'am, we can, or there are some different things also.
Yeah, there are n number of things. It can be like pencils, it can be anything. But let me explain how fraction works. When I say whole, whole means there is a complete thing and I am dividing that complete thing into equal number of pieces. Okay, once I divide a thing into equal number of pieces, then whatever pieces I take or whatever pieces are left, suppose I need a fraction of the number of pieces that I take. There are 12 color pencils in a box of color, in a color box. There are 12 color pencils. Okay, but I need only 4 color pencils out of those 12. Those all 12 color pencils are same. I mean, only the colors are different. Otherwise, they are of same size. Am I right? They are equal, right? 12 color pencils in the packet are all equal.
Ma'am, I didn't understand. Can you repeat it? I didn't understand.
Sure, I am repeating. First, let me take a simple example. So, every day, okay, I ate one full chapati, but I am still hungry. I am still hungry. So, I'm asking Mama to give me half chapati more. I want only half. I don't need a full chapati. So what will Mama do? Mama will divide it into 2 pieces and give you 1 portion. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this half that I am talking about is fraction. Now how does it come into picture? In how many equal pieces is Mama dividing this chapati into?
2 pieces.
2 pieces. And how many pieces out of 2 are you eating actually?
1.
1. Right? So now here comes the fraction into picture. Mukund is saying that Mama, I'm still hungry after eating 1 chapati. So please give me half of the other chapati also. So what Mukund's Mama did, she divided 1 whole chapati. This is 1 whole. This circle is 1 whole. Okay. She divided this whole. That is the number of equal parts into which we divide the complete whole comes down. There is a term for it. That is denominator. Okay. Fraction is dividing a whole into equal number of parts, and a part of that whole is fraction. A part could be anything. It is not necessary that it has to be 1 out of 2. I'll come on to that later on. I'll give you more examples.
And it can also be 3 by...
It can be anything there. It can be anything. I'm coming on to that. For this example, the whole is the circle and we are dividing this whole into 2 equal parts. So number of equal parts into which I divide my whole is my denominator. And number of equal parts that Mukund is eating out of these 2, Mukund is only eating 1 out of 2 equal pieces. So 1 becomes my numerator. So that means numerator is the number of equal parts that we are considering. It can be anything. It can be number of pieces Mukund is eating or number of pieces left over. 1 piece is Mukund eating, 1 piece is Mukund leaving. He is not eating the other one. So 1 is left over and 1, the fraction is same in both the cases. So number of pieces that we consider is the numerator. Number of equal pieces that we consider is what your numerator, and number of equal pieces into which we divide the whole is denominator. Let me take another example. Suppose I have this piece with me and I am dividing this piece into, how many equal parts am I dividing it into, Mukund, now?
6.
So what will be my denominator?
3.
Denominator is 6. How come 3 is coming into the picture? Alarika, मैंने तो कुछ shade भी नहीं किया. I have 6 in my denominator because my denominator is number of equal parts into which I divide my whole. Okay. It comes below this line. You know what is this line? This is fraction line.
Fraction, ma'am, we call this upon.
Yeah, I am coming to that. How to speak about a fraction and how to write a fraction. Go all together different.
Ma'am, can it be even a quarter or something?
Yeah, I will come to that. Jump nahi karo. Jump nahi karo. First, understand the thing. We'll do quarter, we will do half, third, everything. But don't jump on. Now, suppose if I want the fraction of the number of squares shaded. What is the fraction of the number of pieces shaded there?
Ma'am, 2.
I am shading only 2 out of 6. Right? So the fraction of the shaded part is 2 out of 6. We can now how to speak? How can I say what fraction am I talking about? I can say 2 out of 6.
And we can also say 2 by 6.
I can say 2 by 6.
Ma'am,
I can say 2 upon 6.
and this is the same.
Ma'am,
2 6.
ma'am, we can also say 2 over 6.
2
Ma'am,
over 6.
Ma'am, there's one example like this, like we get marks in exams or in
Yes, that is fraction only. Exactly. Very good, Dharya. You get marks in this form only in exams. So, suppose you get 8 out of 10. You remember? Can you recall that teacher says, okay, you got 9 out of 10 or you get 8 out of 10. We use that word out of. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Is that also?
Yes. So, how can I speak this fraction? I can say 2 out of 6. I can say 2 by 6. I can say 2 upon 6. I can say 2 over 6.
Ma'am, there are many terms for a particular sign.
Yes, but what I usually prefer is out of. Why? Because we always give marks in this form, that this much out of this, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am, I also prefer like this only.
Being a teacher, this is on my, this is the word that is on my tongue always. I automatically this
needs to be by.
Ma'am, actually, if I see any number like this, I'll say this much out of this.
Yeah. So now, whichever term you use, out of, by, upon, or over, I have no problem. All 4 are correct. Now come to, but writing part is different. You can't write like 2 out of 6 or 2 by 6 or 2 upon 6 or 2. No. You can't write it like that. Writing is altogether different. And I'll tell you how to write a fraction now. Okay. Now, let's look at what is given here. A part of a whole is called a fraction. A fraction is written in the form of numerator upon denominator. Just like I told you, we call the top number the numerator and the bottom number the denominator. So numerator is the number of parts that we have and denominator is the number of parts the whole is divided into. Clear? If I am eating, suppose Mukund, there is a pizza. And pizza is divided into 4 equal pieces. And I am only taking 1 out of those 4 pieces. So what would be the fraction of the pizza that I am eating?
Oh no.
1 out of 4.
1 out of 4. And how many pieces of pizza are left? What is the fraction of pizza left?
3.
3 out of 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Right? So 1 out of 4 I am eating and 3 out of 4 now Mukund will eat because I am not eating. So Mukund is saying I am very hungry and I will eat 3 out of 4. Or Mukund is saying that I'll give 1 to Dhere also. Then, okay, suppose Mukund, if I eat 1 piece out of 4 And there also it's 1 piece out of 4. Now what pizza are you left with?
2.
What pizza are you left with?
For
Tell me in terms of
2 by 4.
fraction. 2 by 4.
Or half.
Yes.
It also equals to half.
You are right there. It is also equal to half. Excellent. Yes, Sanvi. What is it?
Nothing, I was just saying the answer.
Okay. There I have a lot of expectations from you for IMO. I don't know, but my expectation level is going very high from you there. So set a bar now. Because last time I remember that I took only one batch of grade 3 and there was a child that I was expecting international rank and he actually got. He is one of the international rank holders last year's. So I don't know, his name is Anik, A-N-E-E-K. He was in my batch. And I used to be after his life that I'm expecting something from you. I want a rank from you. I want a medal from you. So somehow I feel, as per the knowledge, kind of knowledge that you have, and even everyone can get. But somehow even before teaching concepts, I feel that you are already ready for it. I don't know why. Okay. Now look here. When we divide a whole into 2 equal parts, if I am dividing something into only 2 equal parts, then each part we call 1/2. These are specific terms. 1/2, we use the term 1/2 for it. Okay. Because we are dividing this whole into 2 equal halves and we are considering 1, so we say 1/2. This is how you write in words. This is the way of writing in words. Suppose I have this one thing which I am dividing into 3 equal parts. But I need only 1 out of 3. So what does the fraction becomes of the Daksh? What is the fraction of the shaded part, bacha?
1/2 3. 1/2 3.
1/2 nahi, Daksh. 1/3. 1 out of 3. 1/3. But not 1/2 3. Half will not come. Okay. But now how to write this in word form? Do you know that when you get a rank, how come, I mean, how those ranks are pronounced, I mean, or written? It is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Do you know this?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Ordinal numbers.
When we write a word, we write the
Ordinal
word.
numbers.
If we write
Thank you, Pranavi.
Ordinal.
we
Numbers.
write 1.
Ordinal numbers.
First, we'll write 1.
Ordinal
And
number.
write it to smallly ST.
T.
Okay, no, it's not always that. Wait. Do you know what ordinal numbers are? You must have done this in grade 2. Ordinal numbers tell you about your position. Ordinal numbers talks about positions, right, Pranavi?
Yes, ma'am.
Ha. So positions are like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, like that, isn't it? Now, when we write number name of the fraction, we keep in mind that we have to write it in the form of ordinal number. We use the terms that we use in ordinal number. How? I have 1 in the numerator, so I will write 1. But for 3 in the denominator, I will not write 3. I will write third. 1/3.
Ma'am, number which tells the position of an object or a person are called ordinal numbers.
Excellent. Is that Ishan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Excellent, Ishan. Thank you for ordinal numbers. Perfect definition.
Ma'am, first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah. So 1/3, I can say 1/3. I can say 1/3, 1 out of 3, 1/3, but I can't write that.
Ma'am,
I have to write, I will write 1/3. I can't write any of the 4 terms that I'm speaking. Written part is 1/3, 1/2. If I have 1/4, I can't say 1/4. I have to write 1/4.
fourth.
Okay.
And this
Denominator, wait. Denominator is the position word. you will be using the position word only for the denominator, not for the numerator. Numerator is simple number name, like 1 hai, 2 hai, 3 hai, anything. Simple number name, but for denominator, it will be as per the position. So you will use that position word for denominator.
Ma'am?
Yes, Anarika.
First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And when we write something ranks and position, we always write the second last two numbers for that. Third, 3RD. We write like this.
Yes, THIRD.
RD.
Ma'am?
And then RD.
Yeah, that is correct. Correct.
Ma'am?
Yes, Dharya.
And this first,
I
second,
forgot
third,
about your break today.
Ma'am, this first, second, third, I learned this in K1 only.
Okay, but children, we will not be making use of term first and second anywhere. When we are talking about fractions, it starts from third. Okay, it will not start from first, second. It will start from third. Third onwards, you can use such terms. Ordinal.
And because first and second are, the first is full, the second is only half. Then the next week start calling me.
Because first is like one complete thing. Second is like dividing into two. So we are using.
And that's half.
And then, yes. And then
we cannot say anything. We need to say 1/3 or this.
Yes. Now you people can have break of 5 minutes. I'm so sorry, Kian. Ma'am forgot about the break.
Ma'am, you can make it 2 minutes.
Okay. So 5 minutes break. It's 7:51. You all can come back at 7:56. All right? Chalo. Go.